This video is about that all experience is based on contrasts. If there is no contrast, we cannot experience anything. If everything was white, we would not have any contrast and we would not be able to view anything. The same goes with other physical senses like hearing, feeling, and tasting. But what might be less obvious is that it's also the case for the mental side of us. If there are no happiness, then there would be no unhappiness, and vice versa. The Danish author Martinus names this notion of necessary contrasts as the contrast principle. It is so fundamental to life that it is something that is the basis for everything that we experience. Without any contrast, there would be no experiences, and without experiences, there would be no life. So in order to have a life, we need contrasts. Experiences have a beginning and an end. They have boundaries in time and space. They are temporary. Martinus also explains that we have eternal life. The experiences that we have in this eternal life is made of eternal succession of experiences. We go from experience to experience. We have to go from one contrast to another in order to keep having these experiences. Furthermore, these experiences have to be renewed. They can only be renewed when experiences with contrasts come and go. So why is this important? It is important because there are periods of time where we have to have a dark experience to experience the light ones. We have to alternate between the light and dark experiences to keep up our experience of life. It is the alternation between light and dark that keeps the eternal life going. So where do we find this? We can find this phenomena in nature. We have day and night, we have winter and summer, days and years keep coming and going, and they keep repeating. We would not be aware of days without the contrast between day and night. And the same goes with the year, between summer and winter, and every other thing that we experience in life. Martinus claims that we are part of a much bigger cycles that enable us to keep existing as living beings. So the importance of this is that all the unpleasantness that we experience has a meaning. It is the contrast that keeps our eternal life going. It is good in the sense that without it, we would not have a life. So the unpleasantness that we experience is indeed unpleasant, but it's good for us because it keeps us alive. I'm not trying to say that unpleasant is not unpleasant. I'm just saying that the unpleasant from this perspective has a meaning. It is a thing that keeps us alive. It is a thing that keeps renewing our life experience. There is a plan with all the things that takes place. There's a meaning behind it. We are developing into living beings that have a pleasant and happy existence where we have learned what is right and wrong. We are already very good at understanding the physical world, but we still lack knowledge about the mental side of things and what is behind all of it. To learn what is right and wrong, we need to be corrected. We need to learn it. And it's not corrected in a bad way or anything, we just need to be shown where to go. And these corrections or this learning are mostly made out of this necessary unpleasantness in our life. It is necessary because if we don't get these unpleasantness, we never find out what is right and wrong. If no one tells us if our math problem is solved correctly or not, we'll never learn how to solve it. And the same goes with life. If we never learn what is right and wrong in life, we never figure out how to live. So that's why we have these unpleasantness. We will experience unpleasantness when we do something wrong. And over time, we will learn what is right and wrong. And learning what is right and wrong is what is important for us right now. There are periods in our eternal life where we know it and it's not a problem, but at some point we need to relearn in order to keep our consciousness new and refreshed. So the unpleasantness has a purpose. It is there so we can learn what is right and wrong. It is not just some random thing that occur in our life. There is a meaning behind it. There is an order to it. There is a higher meaning to them. Part of finding this meaning is to understand that all experience requires contrast and that the unpleasant is a blessing in the sense that it leads to a higher level of existence. With all that being said, I will just say thank you for watching this video. I will go much more into these things in other videos, and I already have, so I'll link a few of them in the description below. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you find the video valuable. I hope that gives some kind of idea about what the work of Martinus can provide you. Thank you for watching.